Hello and welcome to the Arcade Blaster Championship here. We got three lovely teams in a 2v2 format. We got a round robin sort of thing going on. A lot of best of ones and a lot of excitement that I'm sure will be had by all of us viewers. I am Kent. I am joined by Helvenetics, Glorious. And yeah, I'm excited. So in case anyone doesn't know, all of this tournament is played with Arkade Blasters. So that's Arcade with a K, the company. They produce these blaster rifles where you aim IRL like you're playing VR, but it's compatible with lots of different games, including Counter-Strike, and that's what we're here to see.
Like Duck
We're here
Hunt.
to see. Yeah, exactly. Duck Hunt and Counter-Strike. I'm personally very excited.
I gotta get one of these.
We both need to get some.
Yeah,
I'd be very curious to see what sort of crazy shots we can see people hit with these.
Yeah,
it just cranks up the fun factor by a lot because it feels more real than just a mouse and keyboard. You can actually get into it more. The teams that we've got, if I pull up the list,
Druid, Deathcade.
Druid and Deathcade for the first match. The third team that we have set up in the round robin, though, is the Unlikely Duo. So teams will be facing off, one against another. We'll get every team to play each other and sort of see where we're at from there.
This is wingman style, so 2v2.
Yeah, 2v2. So, Arkade Blasters.
After this, I am going to go look into it because I want to see what they were actually using. But for now, I want to imagine somebody trying to use an NES blaster to move around, shoot, crouch, everything in Counter-Strike, and imagine how rough that would be.
Or like a power glove.
Oh my, a power glove NES blaster.
I want to know what's stopping someone from using two power gloves and an arcade blaster at the same time.
Oh, this is the arcade CEO who's like, this is great brand awareness.
Kyle and Luke on Team Druid are from Ireland.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. Deathcade is from Mexico, I think.
We are getting new information.
And Druid is from Ireland. So
I'm assuming Deathcade is like that murder hotel, but like an arcade.
Yeah. So we're in the match now. We got the dualies being bought up. I gotta say I am a fan. I am a very big fan of dualies on Pistol Round, as you probably know. Deathcade versus Druid.
It's funny, you can see they're trying to kind of calibrate where their dead zones are.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like the first kill is gonna go to Druid.
Oh. Yeah. Luke.
We're gonna have Raven trying to get a jump up. But they have bomb down, so he's gonna have to make his way up there to try and get that back and pick a kill. One player on Druid is about half health. And by about half. It looks like Luke is going to be on about 16 HP. So Raven can one-shot him. I don't know the specific amount of damage that a deagle does to a body shot, but he might be able to take out Kyle too.
They don't have armor, so if he's close enough, he can just two-shot
Kyle does have
easy.
armor.
Oh yeah. Well, same goes. He just has to be closer. 3 seconds. I don't know if he's aware of this.
Yeah. He wasn't going to go for it because he probably wants to save that deagle. He just turned around. He's able to take out Luke. And he's able to take out Kyle. That's going to be both players. That armor is lost.
That's true.
He's not going to have any more money.
That is the main problem. Raven, as a result of staying alive, does not get the loss bonus. His teammate able to buy up a P90. Raven still stuck with the deagle that he had the last round. And just the kill reward from getting those kills at the end.
Luke bought a deagle, I believe, and he has an ump now. An ump and an MP7 on the side of CT, and a P90 and a deagle on the side of Deathcade. Druid just hauling And just gonna get
Calling
one
it.
tap
Oh
by
my god.
Raven. Kyle gonna take out Raven. But Enano for Tivo is going to trade it with the P90. I had to pause there for a second and read the name.
I
Enano for
think
Tivo.
that was a really good kill that Raven was able to get with the Deagle there. I
Yes.
am actually surprised that, I mean, that's a testament to the controllers, I think, because Raven seems pretty new to Counter-Strike. He has not bought armor. So if he's able to hit some 1Ds like that, I mean, that's very impressive.
Kyle and Luke both buying for SMGs. But I think
Oh,
SMGs might be a strategy with the controller because it allows you to move and shoot at a more accurate pace. So Raven gonna be able
be a
to
harder
take out
target.
Kyle. They're both playing outside of it, and that's gonna be bombed down for CT. And that's gonna be another P90 kill for Inanna for Tivo. I'm gonna try to say that as fast as I can.
Why not just say Inanu? Or Inan.
Oh,
Anyways.
we're gonna see an op
Oh,
coming out.
okay.
This
Okay.
excites me.
Mm-hmm.
Raven opting to
And
buy armor
the
this
double
time.
ump.
Kyle looking at the boundaries of the map, trying to figure out where they can go. Not many people have actually played Short Dust. I played,
That's true.
sadly, a lot of Short Dust.
Mm. I mean, you did say how much you enjoy it, so that's what I should expect. Now, we have to see the dual Berettas come out here.
Oh,
And Inano, he gets the shot off
able
and
to
a
take
nice
out both.
double. Look at
Is
that.
that technically an ace?
Yes, let's go with that. I mean, he killed the entire enemy team. We'll say it's an ace. That's as good as you can get. And Nano, yeah, he's making a case for the op here with those controllers. He's doing a good job with it. Able to get the double.
Double SMGs again
It's a
on CT.
he's making this game look like Duck Hunt. He is killing these guys
Oh, he's gonna
very
miss.
easily. Oh,
Oh, he saw the leg, able to hit Kyle through the Humvee, looking for the feet. This isn't Tarkov.
he gets
You
the
can't do
toes.
that. You can't do that.
He
You
gets
can't
the
shoot that
toes.
feet. You can't do that.
He gets the toes.
It's gonna be
What a lad.
4-1 for Deathcade.
Hmm. Druid is running out of money here.
Opting for another SMG buy. At least
Yeah,
Kyle is. Luke might be following suit in a minute. Luke still in spawn.
opts for the dualies. And in the meantime, Kyle is making his way closer. He's trying to hold an off angle there on the corner.
Nano
Inano, he spots
spots.
that. He gets that
Yeah.
information. They're going to be ready for Kyle and Luke now, especially with the running.
Oh, Kyle not able to take out Raven, but Raven half health. Oh, but he's gonna
Exciting.
walk
Oh,
right into the op.
and that's easy as you like from Deathcade. The Mexicans making short work of the Irish here, despite the pistol round going the other way.
Kyle opting for a P90.
It's P90 versus P90 here,
Oh,
and
double
Op
P90.
versus and Luke. Kyle is just
Oh, but he doesn't see
charging
him up on
down.
the bridge.
I think he might hear him though, and Raven slow walking around.
Luke getting tagged by the P90. Kyle looking for them.
And Ano gets another with the op. I think a weapon that would be very effective would be the auto shotgun.
Yes, they're looking below. They know he's down there.
Yeah,
Raven able to
and
take him out cleanly.
yeah, execution by Raven there. We're getting close to the end of the half here, and Deathcade is running away with it, literally and figuratively here.
Triple P90 again.
I say that as he starts walking off the spawn.
Deathcade, both max money. That op
Both.
has been treating them very good.
Mm-hmm. He's been able to get a lot of opening picks with it. And
Hmm.
Luke and Kyle, they're trying to play a defensive game this round. They're able to get around the corner before Inano spots them this time. So they do have the element of surprise if Deathcade decides to push in. And they will
Yeah.
have to. They've got a minute on the clock to get the bomb down. And they're slowly clearing out the site, trying to figure it out. Oh, he does spot him, though. And Raven takes the peek.
He's able to find both.
Oh, and Nano gets the first with the dual Berettas, actually. And that
Mhm.
is the end of the half. Deathcade running away with it. I mean, look at that. 8-2, 8-1. Really, it was decided by that op purchase. I was skeptical,
Mhm.
but Inano really showcases his power. And here we got the next pistol round. Deagle coming out for Raven. Dual Berettas on Inano.
We've seen what he can
Uh,
do with the Raven, with the
yeah,
Deagle.
that's true. He did get that nice one Deag earlier. And we've got Luke with dual Berettas. Kyle opting for the armor. Taking
Oh,
a careful approach. Kyle spots them out, and Inano gets the first.
that's gonna be 8-1 for Druid. Pistol round again.
Yes, Druid is going away with it.
I see. I want to say they got pistol round, but they didn't because they ran out on time. But Raven was able to get both those kills first round.
Mm.
Issues with the overlay. Deathcade actually has 8-1. Anano doing a very defensive play, waiting for them to come around the corner.
Yeah, here comes the big flank. They're not going to be expecting
Oh,
this. Oh my god, they turn
Luke.
around. He did. Luke spots him out, and a bit of BM spray from Kyle with the Mac 10 there.
Oh, and he just misses them. They've made their way into the hallway.
That being said, they're not going to be. Oh, he does come around to
Oh, but
check
that's
it.
the Mac 10 down. Oh, and
Oh,
that's gonna be
oh,
another round for Druid.
and he has auto pickup on, foiled by automatically equipping the gun. That's a
Uh,
tragedy.
pro
That
tip,
is a tragedy.
pro tip: if you're new to Counter Strike, turn that off.
Turn off auto equip on pickup. It will save your life many times.
Even if you've played the game for years and you have that issue, turn it off.
Okay, and Nano opting for the AUG now instead of the instead of the op. He didn't have the money for the op. That could very well be why, but he is seeming to prefer the scoped weapons. So we'll see how this goes. We've
Scoping
got, yeah, the double
definitely might
P90s.
be
Oh
the
my god, the
play.
crouch walk, the duck walk.
Luke able to find Raven, but Raven's gonna take out Kyle beforehand. And that's gonna be a strained kill for Anano. And that's gonna be first map to
Deathcade
Deathcade.
to Deathcade. Yes.
There was a pause there because I was putting my drink down.
And that is that best of one totally concluded now, I think. They just breezed right through that. Deathcade really showing their strengths there, I think. I mean, even though it seemed they weren't necessarily super familiar with Counter-Strike, they were able to just sort of dominate
They quickly
Druids.
figured out what their strategy for using
Yeah,
the Arcade Blaster was, and
absolutely.
it wasn't the P90
It's
as I initially suspected was going to be. It was actually the precision weapon.
hmm hmm And it seemed Druid, no matter what they did, whether they went fast, they went slow, they just held angles or they held W, regardless of what happened, they weren't able to put the rounds on the board or get the kills. So props to Deathcade for a dominant showing on map one. And I think we're going to be taking a quick little break as we get set up for our second match.
All
All
right.
right. Welcome back. We now have the match between Druids and the Unlikely Duo. I am ready. So, Druids, they didn't do so hot in the last game, but Unlikely Duo, the name implies they will not do hot in this game. So, we've got a battle here before us. Do you think Druid can pick it up a bit after that last one?
I think that they have a slight advantage of they saw Deathcade using an op,
That's true.
and they might try to put that out. It seems like they just ended up running SMGs because their economy was so bad in the very beginning.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that they could fix it.
they might have a hint on which guns are better for the controllers. That's true. John Wick, Rambo, and Kermit going into it a bit more blind this time.
Yep. This will be an interesting match to watch.
Yeah,
And I'm excited to watch it.
and there it is. Luke already buying the op in the warm up. I think he's trying to get a feel for it. I think.
Smart.
Mm-hmm.
Smart man.
Mm-hmm. I think I think we'll see the more experienced team win here.
Hey.
So I'm doing it right now because we're going right into it.
Yeah. Woo. Ain't that right, puppy?
John Wick Rambo with the Deagle.
He's just running right in, managed to
big
get
flank
behind them. All but he's gonna get taken out by Kyle. We're gonna see a bit of a standoff going between Luke and Kermit, and Luke is gonna be able to win that fight. It is Glocko Clock for the T side.
It's Galacco Clock. The big flank, I was hoping for it, but John Wick Rambo, he cannot control the Deagle accurately while full sprinting. It is very difficult to do. He is unable to do it. But we've got the AK bot up for Kyle. That could be a bit of a curveball here. And the double SMG for Unlikely Duo. Oh, and they've found an alternate way around the map here. Oh, this could be big.
They spot him. The AK doesn't actually end up getting the kill. Kermit knows where one is. Not quite sure where the dualies were. Oh, he might be able to kind of snipe him, pick him away, and that's going to be Luke running in with the Eagles to secure the second kill.
That might have looked crude. That might have looked crude there, but think about the flanking tactics that were demonstrated there.
And we're already going to see an op coming out on Luke. John Wick Rambo getting a Negev. Kyle buying a Galil. Kermit with an M4. This could be an interesting round. This could be shaking up the whole meta we've dictated by one game.
This is the biggest buy we've seen yet, I think.
It is.
All of the marbles are on the table, and even the things that aren't marbles.
Already able to spot John Wick Rambo. Kermit able to get one kill, but he's going to get taken out by Luke with the op.
That's a headshot. That was a nice headshot with the op there. You don't see that every day. That just means that, maybe if they aren't able to buy an op and they die, Luke might be okay with a scout. That was a really good shot there. And here we've got John Wick Rambo at the Negev again. He's looking to not get flanked this time. He already spots out one guy. The accidental jump swatch to the sidearm does not work, and Druids are cleaning up now. They are doing what was done to them in the last match. Again, I think the advantage they had by playing that first match and getting all of that information, it's paying off a lot.
Information, and they're able to get used to the controllers.
Exactly, yeah. So here we see the next round, double M4. Okay, we're going for the rifles. Oh,
he doesn't see him up above him. Oh, but the drop down
airdrop. And look at that. Luke has Kyle's back. He pushes through, almost gets the flank, but he's ready for it. He's ready for it. Luke is ready for that. And as a result, that's another round for Druid.
We're going to see a frag coming out on John Wick Rambo.
I want to see this utility being used.
Luke and Kyle both have frags. Have not been used yet.
Kermit opting for the scout this round. That could be key. Oh,
And
and that's a good position.
Oh, the
Oh,
spray's going over though, and they both have to reload. Luke's gonna be able to get the kill. Kyle on the hunt for Kermit. Kermit in the middle of the map with the scout. Both are one-shottable. Kyle, 5 HP. He's able to see him. He's just waiting.
there he goes. That's a good kill for
There's no
Kermit.
need to rush that.
Oh, it's all down to Luke. Luke has the height advantage, though. Oh, but he dropped down, and he's pulling out the dualies. He's hunting. He can smell the fear, and he's
And that's gonna be
planting a
bomb going
bomb.
down. That's the first bomb plant of the tournament. Oh, Kermit rounds the corner, takes one shot, misses, and that's going to allow Luke the time to get the dual Berettas out and in the head.
Yeah, and there's another round for Druid. It was actually looking pretty good after that first scout kill, but unable to capitalize on that. And here we see Kyle now pulling out an SG. John Wick Rambo with the Negev again, hoping to make something happen. Kermit opting for the dualies after seeing Luke's proficiency with it in the previous round.
They should have learned by now. They've been going through that opening top.
Yeah,
Kermit
and there we
able to
go.
Kyle.
I think that's the first time he was able to win that duel against him.
But now he's got that op. Luke gonna be staring at his dead teammate in horror or excitement. I'm not sure.
I hope it's not excitement. Oh, there we go. Luke baiting him out with the op shots, swings back with the dualies, and takes him out. Good stuff from him. And
10-0 on Luke.
Look at that. Kermit was saving in the previous round, just using the dual Berettas in order to buy an op in this one. He knows, he is aware of what's going on, and he knows how to counter it.
John Wick Rambo with the deagle and armor. Yeah, they know.
You know, and look at this
and the
forward
bomb's
position.
Gonna go right into it.
Look at this forward position. He can hear him scoping in above him. He knows he's coming through there, and there he goes. First shot taken.
And that'll be a nice bait to allow Kermit to get the kill on Luke.
Do they know where Kyle is? That's the question. He's underneath them. And is he ready for him up the side? Oh, the Deagle spray and the SG spray.
Oh,
did he just drop a no-scope? He gets the arm.
And that's going to be the first round for Unlikely Duo. I'm so glad that they're able to get one round at least out of this.
Yeah. Kermit really showing his capabilities. John Wick Rambo's definitely having a harder time. He almost got that Deagle kill at the end there, but thankfully Kermit was able to step in and save the day after all. Now we have Luke buying up dual Berettas once again, I believe. Kermit and John Wick Rambo with the Deagle.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Kermit is the best action hero. Look at all that knowledge coming out to allow him to get those 5 kills.
That's true. Here we have the CTs pushing up on the roof, and he does get a bit of a... Oh, that's a nice headshot.
Was very well. That was very good. That fall gonna take a bit of health off Luke and Kyle.
He's gonna be
Kermit
ready
might
for
be able
around
to
the corner.
one-shot both of them. Doesn't see him behind him, but now he knows.
He knows he's getting chased, but he's got the reload off. All he has to do is get the spam,
and he's
he gets
able
the
to
spam.
get it, Kermit.
What a beautiful round from Kermit. Especially after that initial headshot that was delivered onto John Wick Rambo. It was looking pretty unlikely for the Unlikely Duo, but they pull it back. An SMG bought up, whereas Druid, they buy armor and dual Berettas. And it's the double roof fight for the side of Druid. John Wick
Rambo
Rambo.
his first kill of the game.
That's good news. He's starting to get confidence into this game. Luke drops off the side. You can hear the ladder movement.
Kermit not knowing about the ladder inaccuracy.
Here comes... Oh, John Wick Rambo. All he needed was the one shot. Luke was already hurt, but he's unable to find it. Not expecting him to be holding that angle like he was. and that means that Druid only need the one more round in order
But
to
they don't
take
have
this.
enough money for an op.
That's true. They're gonna have to win this the old-fashioned way. Dual Berettas and a P90.
Scout.
Oh, yeah, the Scout is bought up by Luke. And
And the Pew Bison. Oh. John Rambo lining it up. Able to
he
get the headshot
gets
on
it.
Kyle.
There
That's gonna be
goes
the Scout
the
left.
yeah, I was gonna say there goes the P90, the more expensive weaponry. And Luke, he might not be ready for this. He's getting charged down on the roof, but he pulls out the dual Berettas in time to save himself. And now it's Kermit left underneath him somewhere trying to find out where he is. He's got the Bison and he is ready, hunting for blood, trying to get revenge for the death of his teammate. Luke has now made all his way into T-spawn, running back around underneath Kermit now. Kermit aware, though. Starting to double back. Ultimately, Kermit is the one who needs to get the bomb down in the next 30 seconds, or else Luke wins the round, and there it goes.
But the P90 spray goes right over his shoulder. That's going to be
Druid,
game 2 to Druid.
Druid are now 1-1. Unlikely Duo are 0-1. And our other friends, Deathcade, are 1-0. Now, I believe we have the last match between Deathcade and Unlikely Duo in order to finish off our round robin series. And we will get back to you shortly with that. But I think that was very impressive with what we saw there from Druid. They really bounced back. Honestly, I think if we see Druid versus Deathcade, I think that match could go in a completely different way again.
Especially after the performance that Luke showed with his op. I feel like that's going to be very different.
Yeah, he was showing that he can do it just as well, if not better, than Deathcade. And yes. I mean, like I said, confidence goes a long ways in this game. No matter what method you're playing it. So, yeah, I think it'll
confidence
be really
is a factor in everything, baby.
We'll be taking a short break and getting back to you with the final match of the round robin series shortly. Welcome back.
We've done that each time.
We have. But here we go. We've got Deathcade versus Unlikely Duo. This will be the final match for tonight. We'll be playing on Bank, a Counter-Strike classic map, you could say.
Not exclusive, but a classic.
Not exclusive, but classic. I think if Deathcade wins this, they are guaranteed to win the tournament. If Unlikely Duo win it, then it comes down to round win-loss, which I personally do not have all of the data required to work it out. Or I guess I probably do, but I'm not going to do it right now. Regardless, Deathcade playing for the guaranteed win here, really.
And I think they can pull it off. They had a 1-round break. So if Unlikely Duo wins this, that'll really show that it does just take getting used to the controller.
Yeah.
And understanding how it works.
Oh my god, and we're jumping right into it. Deathcade won the pistol round, and Raven is now in a 1v2 with the P90. Is he able? Oh, he gets the first kill. Okay, it's just down to Kermit now. John Wick Rambo took down Inano earlier in the round.
Using Kermit, that glass.
Yeah, kind of obscuring himself. And he wasn't sure if he spotted him, and he did. And Raven able to get that kill. That hesitation from Kermit cost him.
Kermit the Hermit. Kermit the Hermit.
Kermit the Hermit. And as a result, that's Deathcade with the second round. Raven and Inano both opting for the P90s. I think that's interesting based on the fact that in their previous match, Inano was having a lights out performance using the op. So switching to the P90.
He did start out with the P90.
He did. We'll see how this goes. John Wick Rambo, he's been very fond of the Deagle, able to get a couple kills with it, but there's the
John
toes.
Wick not realizing that those are hip high glass.
Yeah. And Kermit able to get the trade though, and now it's just
Raven
down
and
to
Kermit,
him.
but Kermit on 1 HP. Raven would have been able to tap him through the glass. I'm realizing that he actually was not on 1 HP, and that
No.
was a graphical glitch on my side.
And there we go. Kermit able to get the kill just through the edge of that counter there. You could see they were playing very, very tight sight lines, not wanting to give any more of themselves away than possible. And that is the first round for Unlikely Duo.
Kermit with an M4, John Wick with a Deagle, and Ano coming in with the Scout. That might be what he needs to quickly turn the tides in his favor. Yeah, it seems like neither team is really going for those the long sight lines. Oh, and Ano might not be able to see Kermit through the skylight, but Kermit sees him.
Kermit sees him. Kermit gets that kill, and now it's just down to Raven
Raven
and
and
Kermit.
Kermit.
Both the
Kermit
only
has an
people with
M4
frags in this
versus a
round.
P90. Kermit technically has the range to deal with him if he peeks him where he wants it. Raven has to get in his face.
Kermit's got great positioning here as well.
Yes.
He's going to be able to hold that sight line across into the vault. And
They
he
might have
spots
seen each
him.
other. This might be really good if Kermit's able to get around that chain link fence. Because there is a gap there and he'll be able to spot him out, and he is.
Raven, what a shot there. That was a really smart play.
That was very well played.
Yeah. Kermit was stuck holding that angle because he was exposed to both the chain link fence and through that glass.
Yeah, now that we're on the perspective of Kermit, there is that convenience store right to his right that you can go into, and if you have a rifle, you can see right into the vault.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see. He does have that scout bot up, but he is pushing up. And John Wick Rambo, I think their plans. Kermit is holding a longer sightline, but John Wick Rambo's pushing up. Hopefully he doesn't get his feet caught out.
Option to go on the roof. They might be able to hear him. Just because of that jump.
Deathcade is playing it a lot safer this round. They're playing far back. And
oh, if he drops, he's going to make a lot of noise. Those two are coming together.
Oh, there we go. We've got the sound back.
Kermit with the scout. Last alive on his team. And so where that ladder is behind him comes from behind the cashier tills. So he's going to jump right from the skylight and try to get a nice shot onto Nano. That was very close, but just not quite enough.
That was very ballsy, I gotta say, from Kermit to make a play like that. Kermit, the last action hero. Here we go. Another round. Deathcade taking that last one. We're right back into it. Deathcade looked like they picked up another couple rounds, and Kermit charging in there with the UMP. Right in their spawn.
Not able to take out Raven, who wasn't moving. Oh, but we see John Wick Rambo going all the way around. No, we missed it.
He's going for the big flank to save his team. Is he able to do it? No, Deathcade takes it.
That is going to be the end of it all. But I will say, with the stream being down and us trying to get another video stream patched in, we did actually see John Wick Rambo going through the mini mart where the payday masks were, and I just want to talk about how awesome that is. I don't know if we were live when I mentioned that.
We might be able to get an interview. I would certainly like that. Hello, gents.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Congratulations on the dub.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
One thing I'd like to touch on is at the start we saw a lot of SMGs being bought up. Then it sort of transitioned to later on in the first match where we saw more precision weapons like the Deagle and the Ops come out. And then in the final match, you guys went right back to the P90 routes for a long time. What was the thought process behind that?
Well, personally, I am a more kind of close quarters person for the most part. in that map especially, it seemed like they were just trying to travel through the building and get there as fast as possible, while we were kind of like skulking around at the front part, kind of picking where we wanted to enter and where we wanted to shoot from. So I think the SMGs kind of helped us out in that regard. And I know Carrillo is a sniping master, so I'll let him do that.
Yeah, I was trying to do the sniping thing in the second map in the bank, but the layout of the map was kind of difficult to me for the check for sniping points, so I decided to go more close quarters combat than because of the first rounds, mostly because it was like trying to do something that could tell me how the droid was playing. Like,
Okay, yeah. When you guys were playing, were you able to use headphones, or did you have the sound coming through the speakers, or like I'm curious what the setup sort of is.
So I'll admit, on my setup, I'm using a DAC and Sennheiser HD 600s.
Oh,
So headphones. So I have a pretty good sound setup. I can hear footsteps pretty well. I've gotten used to being able to hear that in pretty much all the games I play.
yeah, same. And I'm using some wireless headphones. So
okay, yeah. I noticed some of the teams seem to have be missing certain audio cues that would likely help them out, and as a result you'd see people sort of running around them and they wouldn't actually realize how close they are to near death or to someone running up behind them with a P90 or something. So I think definitely having that audio cues available to you guys probably helped out a good bit, especially in some of those 1v1s where it would come down to a lot of the positioning. So that's good to see.
I think another thing that really I started noticing, especially on Bank, was the area awareness. I believe it was John Wick Rambo had gone onto the roof, and the hip high glass. One of you had actually seen him walking past there, and then in other times you'd see other people just miss people falling, or someone would have a gun barrel sticking out. But you guys would seem very aware of where you would be meeting people, and I thought that was very interesting to see, especially using a different setup than you're used to.
Yeah, I think on that map especially, there's just enough audio cues for us to figure out where they were, especially on the roof. I could literally hear the opponent scoping in on the op. I took that time to jump out real quick and, catch him at the wrong spot where he's walking to the left side. His back was turned, so I could take him out on the roof.
Yeah. You guys played on Dust, right? Short Dust? It was Short Dust and Bank, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the back hallway, I remember the CTs were actually sitting back there waiting for you guys, and one of them had their shoulder sticking out. You guys went to plant the bomb, and it actually seen the shoulder sticking out, and you guys actually pulled back. And that was very interesting to see.
Yeah, the sort of adaptation to the situation live. It was good to see. And also I remember many times people getting shot in the toes, especially on Short Dust right at that ATV.
It's like I see moving. I can snipe it because the face was moving. If it's not they are there. It's like information. If I didn't get the kills, there was information of them.
Yep.
This was one.
Use everything you have.
I think one thing that I am personally curious about is Counter-Strike is a game where movement is very important to playing it. Being able to move and flow around the map and be very deliberate with your movements. How did you feel that was able to be translated across with these controllers?
I was gonna say I think what I love most about it is that I have the strafe buttons on the lower end near my trigger, and that feels really natural. So strafing and getting a shot off is becoming, after doing this for a second time now, it's becoming instinct. I can get that off really quick. I can do quick turns too. Like I said before, my sensitivity is incredibly high on the blaster. So doing like a quick 180 to shoot somebody else has becoming a lot easier, and it's becoming even easier to to just aim with the thing in general.
Did you find that like tough to get exactly where you wanted to aim? Like, or was it actually like surprisingly easy? It's just sort of like a point and shoot sort of thing.
Well, for me, that I use most the sniping weapons, precision weapons, is I find it more easy with the blaster than the mouse and keyboard because it's you know the movement you are making it, so it's more. I think I can control more the movement of the weapon with the blaster. It's more it's more safe, I think, with the blaster too with precision weapons.
Okay.
I actually found myself bringing it towards my chest more, and I was using it as like a body, a
Mhm.
body tool to aim.
Holding it
Yeah.
like holding it like Doom, just like right at the middle of your chest.
Yep,
Yeah,
I was actually exactly doing that.
yeah, me too. It's
I mean, that's
It
probably
seemed to work for you guys.
it's probably more I want to say more natural to do it that way and get like better aim than holding it off to like the right or something.
Mhm.
Because the camera in Counter-Strike is technically based out of the middle of your chest. So
Yeah, right
sounds
out of your
weird.
eyes. You shoot
it
bullets out of your
sounds-
eyes.
yes, it sounds weird to
Yeah.
say that it probably helps to hold it out of the middle of your chest like in old school Doom, but yeah, that probably would be the better option. It's interesting that there's a tournament of this style that is using different tools than mouse and keyboard, and I love that idea, and especially the fact that you guys are using it and actually were able to hit very, very good shots.
And one thing you'll find whenever you get kind of used to the movement and stuff, the kills are extremely satisfying.
yeah.
Well, once again, congratulations on the win, you guys.
And you please.
It was
Thank you.
a pleasure to have both of you and to show us really what you guys are able to do with those blasters. Do you guys ever play, like, what sort of other games do you play with the blasters? I'm curious.
Yeah, I play Valorant and Counter Strike. That's 2 games I play with a blaster.
Yeah, I've done Valorant, I've done PUBG. Both pretty good. It's pretty much the same as Counter-Strike. Felt pretty good. Also play with high sensitivity.
Well, once again, thank you guys very much for joining us for this interview and for giving us all a good show. And good luck in your future events, I suppose. And congrats on the win one more time.
Oh, no problem. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Good, I guess.
And there we are.
It was interesting. I very much enjoyed watching that. I even brought out popcorn. It was
Yeah,
very
you
it was legitimately entertaining to watch. So thank you for having me at least. I want to do it so bad.
Well, it was really good to see. I think the fact that not only is it relatively intuitive, that you can pick it up pretty fast how to use these controllers, but also to demonstrate that having that skill already from prior experience, both in Counter-Strike and with the controllers, the fact that that skill is able to translate into consistent wins sort of legitimizes the use of the controllers, I think. And it doesn't feel just random who wins or what happens. It actually, you're able to build a bit of a narrative going along with it, which I think is really important. Next, I think it is time to sign off. I am your co-caster, Kent, at
And
Kent_00 on Twitter.
And I am his co-caster, Halvanetics, at KOLPER91 on Twitter. That's at Colper91 on Twitter. Please follow me. I shitpost. Have a good night.
Have a good night, guys.